Welcome to Soaring in Faith. This is my youngest son, who I have spoken about on several occasions in many of my past videos. And today we'll be talking about our new journey on dancing together, primarily for, he's supporting me with my health journey, my mission to improve my health journey. We usually dance together a lot at home. We have a lot of fun. And I've danced with all of my kids, but four are grown and they've moved on to other things now, and he's still at home dancing with me. So we decided it's a form of exercise for me, and we decided to dance together and thought it would be cool to share with the world. That way I can continue on with my journey, recording and doing what I can as far as what's possible for me during my reaching out to help others. And while we're on the subject of being healthy, I want to share or extend from a video that I previously recorded regarding my son's health. You ran into a health scare.
Yeah. So it was
I think it was February?
Yeah, February,
Mm-hmm.
3 months, 2 months.
Mm-hmm.
I was throwing up and stuff. And so then I was on the couch and I said, my heart hurts, and I had to go to the hospital, rush to the emergency room. And they found out my heart was beating super fast.
Mm-hmm.
So had these wires on me and stuff that were putting my heart rate, like testing my heart rate, and just my heart was beating really fast. It was like I was feeling nauseous and stuff, sleepy.
Yes. And that was the first illness that you had, right?
Yeah.
There, and because of that noise, we might have to speak a little louder. But
Sorry for that.
No, that's okay. I'm thinking we have an AC on in here, and it's just a little noisier than it should be, but it's okay. Hopefully, it's not interfering. But yeah, is that the first time you were sick?
No.
Okay,
No.
so there's a video that I recorded where he got really sick and he was running a fever. He was running a fever.
Yeah, that was about 3 months ago. Huh?
Yes, that was because they hit 3 weeks in a row. So the first time he had a virus that was spreading across
Wasn't that
the
the
states.
neurovirus?
Mhm.
Yeah, it was the
Yes,
neurovirus.
and he was like,
I was throwing up, diarrhea. I was like, I was feeling weak. I could not do anything.
Right.
From standing up to sitting down, that was my only thing I could do.
right. And it's hard as a mom to see your baby sick like that, helpless, you know. Unfortunately, because I think it was a form of the flu, there's nothing that they could give you. They just say, be comfortable and maybe take Tylenol. But
Yeah.
so he got through that first virus, and then you ended up catching
So it was just a normal day. I went fishing with my brother, and
that following weekend.
yeah, I was fishing with my brother, and we were just, and then I felt weird, like I felt super weird, and then I just threw up on the spot, just on the ground, and they're like, "Oh, what happened?" And I was like, "I don't know. That was just came out of the blue." Like I did not have any control over it. I just had I threw up in my mouth, and then I was like, "Oh, that's weird." Spit it out, and
then it came, and so I had to rush to the reservoir to go get you. And I'm thinking that it's just an extended version of what you were sick with earlier, like that previous week. I thought it was an extension of that maybe he just had a little bit of the virus left that didn't go. And so then the next week he got sick, and mind you, he missed already about 2 full weeks of school.
Yeah.
He missed a total of 3. but he would go back every time he started to feel better. You would go back for like a day, and then you'll end up out for another week.
I came back for a day. I was like, whoop, I feel good today.
Yes.
Came back half the day. I tried to go for, what was it? Very Thing Special Plan, and I at the start when I had specials, I had phys ed, and I had to leave, and I just felt sick, and then I just threw up in the bathroom. I was like, everything.
Yeah. So.
And they had to call my mom. So yeah.
So it just kept coming back, and no one could tell us anything. He had blood work done like months before that. So from being ill right after the New Year started, right? It was like in January, and then it came back. Now during these 3 weeks, we knew it had something to do with the virus that was, spreading around. But the third week he was sick, you were laying on the couch, and you said, or the sofa, whatever y'all referred to it as, and that's when you told me your heart was hurting.
Yeah, I said my heart hurt. We rushed to the emergency room.
Yes.
Got all these wires on me. Heart started beating fast, like very rapidly, and
it was high. It was like
very high.
Fast.
Very high, and not normal. And I was feeling weak. Everyone was coming to check up on me, so had a rough 3 weeks.
Yes.
Got through it though.
He did get through it. On the way to the hospital, he kept asking me, I don't know if you remember, but you kept asking me if we were there. And I was like, I was so worried because as a mom, you're like, sometimes the worst comes to mind, and I just prayed the whole way there, just hang in there. And so now the noise went down, thank God. So now we don't have to talk as loud. Sorry about all that noise, but it was loud. I prayed all the way there. They did hook him up to the heart monitors and everything. They did a EKG.
Heart test,
They did a lot of tests on him, and they basically discharged him from the hospital. His heart rate was still elevated, not as high, but it was still quite elevated. Where
I
it
was
should
there
have
for
been.
like 5 hours, right?
Oh, you were there for a long time. Yeah, he was there for many hours. So one thing we decided, we realized that you were not necessarily eating right.
No.
Okay.
So there's this place called Raising Cane's, and
Raising Cane's.
Yeah, Raising Cane's. I was obsessed with that place.
Yes.
I was so obsessed.
Yes.
And it was to the point where I got it like about 5 times a month, maybe 6-7 times a month. And so that made me sick. I was eating a lot of fried foods then.
Yeah.
So that's what was happening, because all of those fried foods got in my heart, and it started hurting. So
that's what we figured it was the greasy foods. They always tell us that the greasy foods aren't healthy for you. And the family and I all got together and we're like, we need to be feeding him like more. Well, the thing is he didn't like a lot of vegetables. Yeah. And that was the time. I think you didn't like being in the hospital at that time. And that was the only reason why we were able to get through to him and encourage him to start eating more fruits and vegetables. So you do eat vegetables now. You'll eat like the greens, the dark greens.
Yeah, so with almost every meal, I eat maybe a salad or broccoli. So
just to have the right nutrients going in your body.
Right nutrients, like when I intake grease, that kind of fights off the grease in my bones and stuff. Yeah. So but that's how it's been for the past 3 weeks in February. So
yes. And so we're on this new mission. I did get sick that first week from you, and then I was fine. I just had to watch him stay sick.
Yeah.
But we are on a mission. because I experienced some health concerns that I am currently battling right now. And he is supporting me with my mission. We love to dance, and we do a lot of dancing at home together and also with my granddaughter. And so we're on this mission to share our journey of dancing with the world. My son has been through, he knows what it's like to be sick and just your body not be well. And sometimes, people would see me and they say, "Oh my gosh, you look so great, Dion." And I'm like, I might be great on the outside, but on the inside, it ain't all that. It's like, I'm not well. I'm not well. And I remember seeing someone at church and telling her, "Girls, like, I'm rotten," like and mine is coming with age. I'm dealing with some issues that just, as you get older, there are some things that, you have to take extra measures to control. So dancing is like a favorite sport of mine. I do currently work out with a personal trainer, which is my oldest son's father. We are all friends. He's friends with my husband. We're all cool with each other. So, we spread our love amongst one another, and he has a big heart, and his mission is to help me through this journey as well. So he has become my personal journey. My personal trainer through this journey. And my husband and I go out and work out with him when my husband's able to come. So I have a personal trainer. I've got my buddy here, my little man, youngest son, helping me. We dance together. Sometimes he's more into lip syncing. Yeah. He enjoys feeling the
music.
Yeah, he feels the music through expression of his words. By
no.
That's the way that you typically express it. But I'm going to get him more into cutting up and doing some more dancing.
Yeah, I need to do more dancing.
Yes.
But
we did a recording earlier today that we will be posting up. And these videos most likely will be posted up simultaneously. But definitely wanted to share with you all that this is all about a journey, our fight to stay healthy for you, for me to get healthy and to stay healthy. And it's called Combating a, oh my gosh, I forgot the name. I forgot the name of my mission, our mission. But anyway, it's CAC Health Journey, combating a, doggone it. I can't believe I forgot it. I said it all morning. But anyway, and so the acronym is CAC. And I'll put it up there. I think I have it on our first dance video.
Yeah, you can put it in the description.
Yeah, I'll put it in the description if that offers for the short. But yeah, I'll put it in the description of the video. So combating, anyway, is for a healthy journey. And this is my fight. And I'm going to continue to fight. And I share this with you all just to let you know and hopefully instill the importance of fighting for great health. I want to be here to be able to live and watch you grow up, and even beyond that. I want to be living long enough to watch my granddaughter grow up and any other grandchildren that I may have.
And also, if I can do it, she can do it.
Absolutely. Yeah.
If my young body can do it,
yes,
with all these illnesses in my body and stuff, I know she can do it.
Yes. And now that takes me to I forgot to mention that this little man, so I have 4 grown children. I had no idea that another baby was coming. And I found out I was pregnant, and I was in my 40s, and I was like, oh my gosh, this can't be happening. No. It happened. And so, we are enjoying this journey together. He has been a blessing to the whole family. Very in tune with his spirituality and growth. And we all love on him all the time. He's just been a blessing to our family. So one thing I wanted to share is my last pregnancy, because I was up in age, I'll say a little older than most. I experienced a lot of health problems. With the pregnancy came many health problems. So unfortunately, as a baby in utero, which means living inside of me, he was exposed to many health issues. And as a result, they had to keep him in NICU, which is NICU for infants, brand new babies. They kept him in there for like 2 weeks. He got out, and then I went into ICU over a major health scare, and I had to stay in for like a week and a half or a couple of weeks.
So I have to be careful what I eat.
Yes.
She had health problems.
Yeah, because
when
the
I
health.
was born and stuff. So I have to be careful for what
Yes.
I eat. That's a portion of how I got heart problems.
Yeah.
Because of
Yes.
that, unfortunately. Because
That is true, because they were concerned about his heart. I was dealing, well, basically, I guess I need to mention that too. He almost didn't make it. Every time I had a contraction after I hit close to my 8th month, I think I can't remember how many weeks, but every time I had a contraction, my contractions would intensify. And it got to the point that I was having to go to the doctors to be checked twice a week. And they realized that every time I had a contraction, his heart would stop beating throughout that duration. And sometimes those contractions were lasting a long time. So that is one reason why he had to stay in NICU for so long, is his heart. You know, they were monitoring his heart, and he still, even at that time, my phone broke and I lost all those pictures, but even at that time you were hooked up to many wires and the little stickies all around you.
it was like that all over again.
Yes, so
kind of
yeah,
nostalgia.
absolutely. So yeah, knowing that he experienced this as a baby, and again in January, and then again, you know, we're in the emergency room in like February, you know, we're fighting to strengthen our bodies. And this dancing journey that we're on, we're here to spread our love, our joy, and just help do what we can to help save the world, and hopefully encourage so many others to prioritize your health. And sometimes you have to step outside of the box and eat things that you may not really care to eat, but that we know is healthy for our bodies. Our bodies, so our bodies are technically the temple, and it's important to take care of our bodies. So just want to spread that to you all, and you'll start seeing more of him. We'll be doing weekly dances, as long as he doesn't get too tired of mommy. Y'all might see me on here dancing by myself, but this is truly my dance partner. And sometimes we do a lot of freestyling. So this video that we're putting up, that we recorded earlier today, we literally found the song like last night. Didn't have a lot of time to listen to it because I was at work yesterday, but
we had like an hour and a half to practice. So.
Yeah, that total, if that. So what y'all are going to see is a little raw, but it's still about movement of the body. And like I said, I'm going to get my son to start putting in some more moves, but like he likes to feel the music through the lyrics, and what lyrics he's able to pick, that he was able to pick up in the hour that we heard the song. You know, we're just putting it out. We also we're trading off with locating music, so he located an underground artist, and this song is it's a Christian artist, and the song that we're going to be dancing to, that you'll see on the short, is really dope. So
a lot of songs are going to be Christian songs.
Yes.
The dancing in faith. So
yeah, dancing of faith. What'd you say?
Dancing in faith.
Dancing in faith. I love that. I love that. Dancing in faith is what we're all about. So much love to you all in Christ. Wanted to jump on and let you know next week, I believe next week will be my my last guest, as long as everything works out okay and he's still able to come on and join me. And throughout the summer we'll be doing more dancing. I did think I mentioned in my video last week that my mission will be to spend as much quality time with my family, and I will be able to have the opportunity to spend that quality time with my son while we're dancing and getting our exercise and groove on, to create better health.
Definitely.
So yeah, God bless you all. We love you, and keep tuning in and checking out our videos that we post up. We're doing it for you all, and we're doing it for us.
Thank you for everyone that's tuning in. You're really helping us out. Yeah, it just like all the people that have been tuning in. Thank you.
Yes.
Say.
Yes.
It's motivating us to do more. So we're not looking for views. We're just looking for people to like motivate us and stuff.
Yeah.
So
and that we can motivate.
Yeah,
we
do
can thank you.
motivate ourselves too. But
yeah.
You guys have been like really good for motivating us. So
really,
thank you for that.
Hey, and don't be afraid to comment. Let us know that y'all like this. You know, we're gonna keep it going, but don't be afraid to comment.
Yeah.
Like a button. You know, hit like.
Yeah.
We love to know that we're serving a purpose to help others, reach others out there.
And letting us know would probably be just subscribing to.
Oh, subscribe.
Yeah, we're not like looking at that just straight down. We're looking to try to help people and not just for the likes and views. We can have 0 likes and 0 views, but as long as we're helping people soar, as soaring in faith.
Soaring in faith, absolutely.
That's all that means to us.
Yeah, and our eyes are on Christ.
Yeah.
If you know of anybody who can benefit from any of these videos, share them. Share them too. So share, like, comment, subscribe, whatever. Yeah. But yeah, let us know if these are helping you, and we're going to when we're not freestyling, we'll set aside some time to really practice together, and we're going to keep sharpening each week. So stay tuned in. God bless you all. Huh?
It's going to get crispy.
Oh, yeah, it is. All right. Love y'all. Take care.
Bye.